Hey everybody! Thought I would do a live Instagram page. Let me get some things set up here. Hey Miss Dottie, we're not going to be crying this whole time I'm doing a page. Okay. I think I'm going to do, hey guys! I'm going to copy this from the 100 Days Bible Promises. And I thought about doing like something like this. I really like that. So the scripture I'm doing is John 16:33. And it says, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Woohoo! So that's what I'm gonna do. Hey baby! I know! Finally! Oh guys, by the way, I love my Jane Davenport fountain pen. And it writes like this beautiful green. The ink I chose is this really pretty green. Love, love, love it. It's like the color of the pen. Alright, so let's say here. You know this is like my go-to watercolor palette. My Jane Davenport Brights. Let me stick some of these under here to make this level. Hey guys, if you're just joining me, I'm doing today's day 45 in the 100 Days of Bible Promises. And the scripture that I chose to do is John 16:33. Hey Andy! Stick my wax paper behind there. And let's see. I'm going to figure out which greens to use. I might, instead of using watercolors, I think I'm going to actually water down some acrylics instead of watercolors. So y'all are gonna this is how Crystal's brain works. I just go with the flow. But first, I am going to get some of my, I'm going to get this color of Prismacolor pencil out. I'm going to use a pencil because I don't know if you can see on this. Hey Pamela! I'm gonna see these little loop-de-loops and little scribbly scrabbles. I'm gonna use a regular colored pencil for that. So I'm just gonna go on and just do my own little scrabbles. I'll do some right here. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna grab some colors out of my, I should have had this set up before I decided what I was gonna do, but I changed my mind after I got started. Which is what usually happens. So, we'll use that one. And let me see here. We'll use that one. I know, it's like happy chaos around me. It's like a disaster. Like there's like stuff everywhere. But I used to have to have like a total clean desk when I worked. And now I kind of find creativity in the chaos. I don't know why or how, but it happened. So we'll use this one. And I actually have those two sitting there, so that's perfect. And then of course I'll have black and white that I've already got. So we'll water those down. See if I can have a clean palette somewhere around here. I think I need to go wash my palettes out. Y'all, these right here are like $6 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. Best investment. Best dollar investment. Okay. I'm gonna just go on and do a little bit in here. Because it's not going to take a whole lot, especially once I water them down. And of course, my colors do not have to be exact to what is used on the page. If you're just joining me, I'm going to kind of mimic this from day 45 in this, the 100 Days, the Bible Promises. And let's do this one. Whoops. Dropped a teensy bit of the dry in there. And I'll stick some white in here. Black in there. Perfect. And then I'm going to use my little squirt bottle. Y'all, I've told y'all this before. These are like body splash bottles. And I don't throw them away. I just put water in them and use them for my art. That way I don't have to go buy bottles. I recycle them. So I'm going to move this away from the Bible real quick. While I'm just going to like squirt water in here. And then I'll mix them up. And this one still smells like the fragrance. So I get a little dash of good scent when I spray it. Let's mix them up with the end of a paintbrush. How's everyone doing today? What's going on in your world? I like watering down acrylic paint. You can do so much with it. Okay, one more. And like the craft, these little craft ones, they're easy to water down and work with. Alright. So, I've already done my little swirly dirlies right there with my pencil. And gotta find a brush I want to use. You're not procrastinating at all, Pamela. You have until 3 o'clock p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Okay. So, ooh, there's another color on there I missed, but it's okay. Like I said, it's not going to be exact. I'm going to just do little dabs of this. I'm going to take more water and just water it down. Oh, that sounds good. I like that idea. Give those pups some loves for me, too. Y'all, this is also fun. If you don't have watercolors to work with, you can also always water down some acrylics and play with them like a little bit of a watercolor. Put too much on that one, actually. Wipe a little bit off of there. Okay. We'll do a little bit more up here. Like I said, it's not going to be exact as that page. I'm just using it as inspiration. That's all it is. Just inspiration for my page. A little bit more water on it. Gosh, I have a lot of newbies joining in on here. Hello, everyone. How are you guys? So I'm gonna do some of the darker one. Here, do some up here. I'm not gonna cover my whole page. I'll leave some of it empty and open. Actually, this is creating a little bit of a darker thing right there. Do some up here. A little bit more down here. A little bit more of this darker one. Hey guys! Thanks for joining me. Okay. I'm going to take some of this green one. This one is like super easy to do. Super fun, super easy. Just putting my own spin on. If you're just joining me, I'm using this page today from the devotional. I'm using day 45's page as an inspiration for my page. It's not going to be exact, but it's just an inspiration. Oh my gosh, I love this green with these turquoise colors. It's so pretty. You know I'm happy when I start singing as I paint. I think this needs a little bit more in here. Okay. I'll water those down just a little bit more so they kind of blend in with those. Now for some pink. Always got to have some pink somewhere on a page. It's very rare you see a page that I do that does not have pink on it. Actually, it's so rare that when it happens, my husband makes a comment that I did not do pink on a page. It's very hard for me to stray from what I love. Some up here. You notice I'm not watering down that pink very much because I like it too much being bright as it is. Some there. I want to kind of go over the scripture area a little bit with some pink. Because you see, as you see, I have the scripture masked, I can't say that word, off with some washi. I'm going to take some more scribbles. I need some more scribbly scrabbles in my page. All these colors together are so pretty. I'm loving it. Some more pink down here. More pink, more pink. More pink in my life. Okay. Water that one down a little bit more. Alright, that looks good. Now I'm going to dry this before I add the black and white on here. It's going to take a second because I sort of watered those down pretty good. And you have to be careful with the heat tool because on acrylic paint it will bubble it up if you've never used it before. Okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna grab some wax paper because I'm about to get messy. Stick this right here so I don't get paint all over this stuff. I sure did, Miss BB. You know me. I prep every page that I do. No matter what medium I'm using on, I always prep my page. Just because I like the way my page feels with the prep with the matte gel medium. In case you're wondering what BB's talking about, I always prep all of my pages with Liquitex matte gel medium. It's just something I do. You don't have to do it, but it's what I prefer. You know me, BB. You know I'm a prepping girl. Okay, I'm going to take this black and I'm going to do little dots of really watered down. So I'm not even going to put my brush, I'm going to make sure my brush is really, like, I'm not even going to dry it off. So I'm going to just dip it in the black like that so that I can create, you know me too well, little dots that kind of will spread out once they, so I can squish it down a little bit more. I want it to be like very, very light. I might even take a brush. Hold on. Let's see. Let me take my my straw. I'm gonna use a straw. I'm gonna do a little splatter effects. Excuse me as I do this. Okay. Here. There. I don't want to do too much black. I may actually do some splattering instead. I want it to be a little bit lighter than that. I'm just going to take my brush. It's really wet. Put it in this. Ready? Here we go. Ooh, I like it better. Little bitty dashes of black. Okay, perfect. Now let me dry that. This is an easy peasy page. I'm gonna get these good and dry because I'm fixing to do some little bit white on here and then I'll be doing my lettering. So I need this good and dry for me. So just bear with me for a second or two. Hey, girly girl. Where's Alyssa? She's at her house. Surprised she's not on here. Oh, come on. Dry, dry, dry. Alright, that's good for now. Now, I'm going to take this little brush and do some little white little just some little doot-doots. Little doot-doots here or there. Do 1, 2, 3 there. And then I'm going to take some on the brush and I'm going to splatter it a little bit too. Why not? I mean, I've got it right here. Splatter some white on there. Oh, thanks, girl. It's fun. I'm actually used my devotional today as the inspiration. I mean, it's not exact, but it was the inspiration for my page today. Now I'm making a mess over here. Okay. Do some more little... I love paint splatters. They're the best. I mean, my whole desk is covered in them because I can't help myself when it comes to them. Yes! Wax paper rocks. I'm gonna bring this a little bit so I can see more of the page. Let me dry this up. If you're curious as to what I've used, if you're just joining me, you can also replay viewers. Right? I keep a roll of wax paper at my desk. Hey, Alyssa! I was wondering where you were. Trying to get this good and dry before I start doing my lettering. I still see some. Whew, these get hot. It's the best. Like, I always stick one under my page when I prep it, and if I'm going to do something messy. And then if I don't want this side of my Bible to get messed up, especially when I do the splatters, I always tape one to the other page. Okay, if you're just joining me, what I have done is I've actually watered down acrylic paints to create this effect. That's them right there, just the regular little craft acrylics. And the little scribble is with the just a regular colored pencil. That's it. And I am going to do, this is what I'm using as my inspiration today. What is the word I'm going to say? It's going to say, because the scripture that I've used, sorry y'all, I'm eating one of my Halls vitamin C drops. I'm doing the scripture that says John 16:33. And it's, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart. I have overcome the world. So that's what I'm going to put. Do not be overwhelmed. I have overcome the world. And the reason I'm going to put do not be overwhelmed is because My church just did a whole sermon series about being overwhelmed and Jesus overcoming the world kind of thing. So I wanted to kind of like mash up today's devotion with the sermon series. So it's going to say, do not be overwhelmed. I have overcome the world. Thank you. So let me get my page for being unraveling over here on me. It's folding up on me. Okay. Now, I gotta decide what I want to do. I think I'm going to... Y'all, I am obsessed with these little bitty baby stamps. They are so cute. And I've been using them a lot. So I think I'm going to... How many of these pages do I do a day? I usually only do one. Because it's kind of like my devotion time or whatever. And right now I'm doing this devotional that's 100 days. So I'm being sure I do one a day. I'm not always that good at it. Someday. Oh, yay! Yay, Alyssa. But like Sunday I did 3 pages because I was catching up. And then, so it just depends. Sometimes then I have pages that I have to do for Day Spring for Illustrated Faith, and I'll do those sometimes. So sometimes I do 2 a day, but usually it's 1 a day, and then sometimes I don't do that many a week. It just depends. Just depends what's going on. But I've committed to doing this 100-day thing, so I'm not skipping any days. So if I don't have time to do it for a day or 2, I always catch up. So that's why you saw I posted 3 pages on Sunday. Yeah, that was a lot. So I love these little babies. So I'm going to use them. And I think I'm going to say do not be with those. Where's my little block? There it is. So will you get out of school next Thursday. Well, we'll have to plan a Bible journaling day soon when you get out. Okay, do not. And I'll bring stuff over and we'll hang out. But I'm not bringing all my washi tape because that's too much to haul around. The 24th of May. Gotcha. Yo, I just picked out a Q and not an O. Go back over there, Q. I don't need you. Okay. May 24th. Well, we'll probably have to do it in June, maybe. Sometime in June. We'll see. I have to look at my schedule. Are you excited to be out? Okay, Oh, it's so cute. I love these so much. Leave that. You are. Yo, I hated school. Like, despised school. You're right, baby. I got a lot more recently too. I found some on sale. I couldn't help myself, you know. I can't say no to washi. It's very rare that I say no to washi. Daniel actually one day asked me if I was sick when I had a roll or 2 in the buggy and I put it back. He was like, "Wait a minute, what's going on here? Is something wrong with you?" Do not. You can't really see them that well in this background. School's a lot different than it was when I was in it now. I do know that. Yeah, take my temperature. Do not be. that one didn't. My poor ink pad. I think it's about time to throw it away, but I don't want to because I love it too much. Alright. I probably should go over those other ones too. Just for good measure because they're not showing up. This acrylic block, you can get them anywhere. This one I got, you can't find this size usually. What you can usually find are the ones that are, hold on, I'll grab one, like this size. You can get them at the craft store. I don't know if Walmart has them, but they're just an acrylic block that the stamps stick to. And I have several different sizes, but this one I use the most. I got it like on clearance for like 25 cents when Hancock Fabrics went out of business. So you can't find that size that I know of anywhere. I've never seen them, but yeah, you can get them at all the craft stores. So I'm gonna go over that do not part again. I'm just gonna use my finger. That's better. Yeah, I didn't used to use stamps. I never was a stamper person until I started Bible journaling. I like using the alphabet stamps the most, since I do draw and everything. Oh, I should have kept that O out. Come back here, you little O. Come back, little O. Okay. And the D again. Alright, there we go. That's better. I like that better. Well, let's set this aside for a second. And so then the word I'm going to say, do not be overwhelmed. I guess I'll use marker for that. Let me find one. Excuse me a moment while I look in my little, okay. Do not be I'm going to go back over it and like thicken those up a little bit. I always get quiet when I'm doing my lettering, so sorry y'all. Do not be overwhelmed. Okay. Let me see. Do not be overwhelmed. I'm trying to decide how I want to. Hey, Kath. Do not be overwhelmed. I have, but I want I to be really big. No ma'am, Dottie. The neighbor has every right to drive in their driveway. Okay, Alyssa. Hey, Kath, everybody that's just joining me. Oh, Dottie is a diva, and nobody's allowed to be in her sight. It's Dottie's world. We just live in it. She's a hoot and a half. Okay, so then we're going to say I. Then we'll do have with these little letters again. Well, okay. Whoops. I have. I need an H. Give me an H. Yeah, where my art room is we're like up on the mountainside, and so it overlooks the neighborhood, and Dottie sits in the window and watches her world, you know, while we're in here. So she barks at everything. She's actually been kind of quiet today. I have, give me an E. I have. Thank you. She looks just like me. She takes after me. I think Dottie has her own fan club. Okay, I have. There we go. I have. Yes, definitely. The one thing about writing with your marker things, pens, stuff on top of acrylics, it will dry them out. Just FYI. So if you see, I usually will take my pen and kind of like get it to going again. I have. I think I want to do overcomes down here. I have. I'll do an arrow or something. Have overcome. Dry that. I need another. Y'all, I eat these the whole time I'm painting usually. Mahall's vitamin C drops. Okay. I have overcome. Make this one thicker. Yes, Faber-Castell. They are my favorite to work with because they're waterproof. And this one is the medium. Medium point. They just, for me, like out of all of the ones I've ever used, these tend to last longer than anything. You agree too? Yeah. They just, I don't know, they're just really good brand. But my favorite is that they are like waterproof. Like some things that some I've had will say they're waterproof and then you use them and they smear. I'm like, That's not waterproof. Okay, almost done with this one. Okay, I have overcome, and then we'll do the world in the little thingy doos, the little stampy stamps. Get a T. I have an arrow stamp. I think I'm going to use right here where it's like, choop. I have overcome the world. Okay. The I stamp that again because it's not as dark as I want it to be. Better. Overcome the world. Hey BB, you still here? I've noticed you've been Bible journaling lately. So proud. Okay, one more word. Overcome the world. Do it dark again. My poor little ink pad. Well, I mean big ink pad. Alright, better. Okay, we're done with these. I got these off of, if anybody's wondering. I know, you've had some stuff going on, but I'm glad to see you back getting into the groove, because there's nothing like it, is there? Guys, if y'all are curious about these little bitty stamps that I'm using on this page, I got them from the Flint Gypsies Etsy shop. And I think I've used these more than any of my stamps. Any of them. Yeah, it is the best, isn't it? Like, there's nothing like, nothing soothes your soul like Bible journaling or anything. Okay, I have overcome the world. Two little thing there. Let me get an arrow stamp. Get my stamps out. I just used, there they are. Like, I know I just used them. Ooh, I think I'm gonna put this big heart right here. God is faithful. Glory be is he. Just thinking. I just had another stamp I should have used on this page, and I didn't. That would have been really cool. Yeah, the heart. Isn't that a fun one? Okay. That's good. I have never used this heart. I've used his arrows quite a few times. These were like from Michael's from Valentine's Day a few years ago. See, as you can tell, I don't really plan a lot. It just kind of happens as it happens. Poor ink pad. I hate to let you go, but it's time to open a new one, I believe. I have been using this one for 3 years, so I think that's been a pretty good time. Of course, it didn't stamp right in the center. Okay, let's try this again. So I can line it back up because it's so pretty. There's so much in my Bible that things kind of get in the way. See, it's not going to do it. I'll have to take a marker. Just smudge it. There we go. That'll work. All right. Now I'm going to take this off. Okay. Is it glossy ink? Is ink glossy? What? This ink? No, it doesn't dry glossy. It looks glossy in the picture. It's just Ranger's Archival ink. It's just one of the bigger ones. Okay, I gotta get me some washi tape. Let me grab a couple, because of course, I gotta have a little bit of washi on this thing. So, let me look what I got. Let me see. I'm just like kind of over here where the washi drawers are. I'm still here though. I had to move them out of the way, my washi drawers, because they were right in the middle of the room. Let's see. Gosh. I think I'm just going to do black and white washi, of course. My old standard go-to. Because I love black and white washi. Ooh, this is a good one. That one. These two. So I'm going to go with these two. Let me see. I'm looking. I need one more, I think. I usually go 3 on a page. I just don't think I have enough washi in my life. One more. I need one more. One more washi. Okay, we'll do these. We'll do those 3. I better go shopping. Actually, when I get off here, I'll I'll take you over to see the washi really quick when I'm done doing this. Take this off here. There's the scripture. One there, one there. This one here. I'm going to take the pink polka dot one. I'm going to rip it in half. Oh no. I don't think so. I don't think so, Miss Dottie. Those people can leave their house. Take this one right here. And then I'm going to do, of course, this black and white one. I like it because it's speckle. Hold it. Okay. There's that one. That one there. This one here. I'll put, I'm not gonna do the green over here. All right. Page is done, except for I gotta date it or whatever. So I'm gonna take you off here really quick and I'll let you see washi tape. Are you ready? Of course, I have all this right here that I just got. Like, these are new ones I got recently. They're all, y'all, all clearance stuff, right? Okay, now my room is a disaster, just FYI. But this is the washi drawer. Pinks. I actually need a new one because it's not all fitting in here. That's why there's some on the table. Alright, that's it. There's a bunch of it. It's just full. Oh yes, I painted the floor. You can't really, it's a mess. You can't really see all of it, but there's some of it. The whole floor's painted. There's some of it. This one's my favorite flower. But see, it's all got paint everywhere. Anyway, I better go. There's Miss Dottie. She's in her on her throne, looking at the world. So, thanks guys for hanging out with me. I had a blast. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.